do sometimes take a minute to reflect on the BNG journey and the positive impact that it's had within the first 12 months.
So Biodiversity Net Gain is a bit of a breath of fresh air because it's actually supporting the delivery of nature recovery.
So 1 year into Biodiversity Net Gain, we're seeing some really positive changes. Developments are now thinking about nature right from the outset and looking to try and integrate that into their schemes. That's good for wildlife, it's providing them with new places to live, but it's good for us as people as well, because we know that living in proximity to nature improves our health and well-being.
It's about making sure that when you're doing a development, that if you have to damage nature, then that is compensated for in some way. And with an extra 10% on top of that to provide a bit of a buffer to kind of take us beyond just the like for like.
What we leave at the end will have a better value to this planet in terms of species, in terms of the natural environment than when we started.
The challenges to meet Biodiversity Net Gain are numerous.
We need to remind ourselves that we are only a year in, and as with any new legislation, there is a bedding in period.
The role that Future Homes Hub has had to date has been really successful, bringing people together, not just the house building industry, but our supply chain, SMEs, government, local government, housing associations. I haven't really ever seen anything like this before, and it's really exciting and it's making a real difference already.
And the BNG Implementation Board provides a forum for us to do that, and I've been very impressed at how it has brought stakeholders together with a common goal of let's make sure Biodiversity Net Gain works.
The main purpose of the new board is to make sure that we're all working collectively together to try and tackle some of the challenges and early implementation setbacks in relation to the new requirements around BNG.
Because SMEs are probably struggling the most with BNG, the board is there to have those SME experiences represented.
We live in one of the most nature depleted countries. Biodiversity Net Gain can help provide habitats that wildlife needs.
The policy has facilitated the emergence of an off-site market where development will fund nature restoration on a wider scale beyond the site boundary.
Never before have we had such a tool that speaks the language of ecologist and developer. That's a game changer.
The thing that we need to keep happening in order to make this a success is for people to be continuing to share their best practice so that we can keep learning from one another.
And to ensure the policy is understood by planners, by policymakers, by local governments and the industry itself.
Let's celebrate it for the innovative and world-leading initiative it is. Let's make sure we help developers and planners to deliver it and make sure that we then celebrate our success stories.
We know we've got to restore it. It's no good just keeping to the status quo. And this is a real opportunity.
We've got to identify our cities. We need to create fantastic places. We need to get biodiversity net gain, bring nature back into our towns and cities. This is not negotiable.
And I think it's really important that we all work together with that shared goal of making Biodiversity Net Gain a success.